From amazing trailer to less than impressive game, which do you think is the worst culprit? He's talking about false advertisement right now. Killzone 2, Destiny, or Watch Dogs? Are there more infamous examples? He goes, I didn't include Anthem because honestly, I didn't think that trailer was that great to begin with. I feel you, brother. When I saw that trailer, I'm like, that's fucking Destiny right there, and that's what it was. So out of those three, and we could also name some worse games to false advertisement. Which one of these was the worst? Killzone 2, Destiny, or Watch Dogs? Yo, this is tough. And the real battle, let's keep it real, and the real battles between Killzone 2 and Watch Dogs, man.
Yeah,
because at least Destiny looked the way it did.
Yeah, it didn't really. It let people down because it didn't have a lot of content at launch, but it wasn't. It didn't really lie. It looked the same as advertised. Watch Dogs didn't. Watch Dogs, from we saw that first launch trailer, like whoa, and then when it came out, we're like whoa, this ain't the same.
You know which one I'm going to give it to?
Killzone.
I'm going to give it to Killzone because at least Watch Dogs was just the same, was essentially the same game. The only thing was that it was running at a better, with a better computer, right?
Yeah, but even the final PC one did not look like that, man.
No, I'm saying no. They were essentially running it on like a dev unit or whatever their development kit was, right? It wasn't the actual console. It wasn't anything else. It was their own thing, and it was judging about what the future was going to be. At least it was still a running game.
That is
whatever
true.
Killzone was an internal trailer made by Guerrilla, like a proof of concept. But they never at any point told you that this was a proof of concept, and you thought, "Oh, this was real."
Yeah. Shit. That's a
convincing one. That's why I choose Killzone, because it's a blatant bait and switch in their part.
So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna agree with that because Killzone, that was a super bait and switch. At least Watch Dogs, it was just like you got that just very downgraded, but it was still that. Killzone, the final game don't even look like that, No fucking game looks like that till this day,
Granted, they got very close, but it was never that.
Here's the thing: the final game actually does have better lighting than that trailer, right? Better light sources and all this stuff, but you could tell that shit was CG, man. The rounded edges and all that shit. You can tell the polygons. Yeah, Killzone. I'm gonna go. I agree with you. I agree, sir. Let's see. What about you, Carlos? And you played Watch Dogs on PC, Mr. Romero. He's muted. All right. What about the Brett? Brian, what do you have to say?
I lost track of what the original question was.
Which game was worse when it comes to false advertisement? Killzone 2.
Oh, Watch Dogs.
Okay. So
definitely Watch Dogs. The whole being able to jump into other people's game and being a hybrid single player multiplayer game. That was all.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. They did have that, but it was like walled off. The multiplayer aspect.
It was not seamless like they promised.
Yeah. That was remember with Division. You didn't get that either. Okay. And Brian, what about you, man?
I have to give it to Watch Dogs. Like they said things can happen in the game that did not actually happen in the game. Like this is just beyond the visual side. They were saying, okay, you can do this. Like when they caused like the car crash to happen, like in the freeway, I was like, okay, this is next gen. Like you don't get games where you can interact with the world like that and fuck stuff up. Then in the real game, it's like 2 cars just crash and that's it. It's like, no, where's like the 5-car pileup? Like where's the flames and stuff? And I'm just like, oh, this is just not that great. So, Watch Dogs was so life changing to me in that aspect that I stopped pre-ordering games. Like that was the game that made me stop pre-ordering games, and that's why I say from now on, don't pre-order games because Watch Dogs exists.
Man, as far as like the most infamous example of like you didn't get exactly what you. Here's the thing, because I'm tempted to say No Man's Sky, but I think that was also the problem. The trailer that you saw, that was the entire game. That was it. That was like all you got, you know. The shit that happened afterwards, obviously, that was all false advertisement. But he's specifically talking about the trailer, you know. So watch. I mean, whatchamacallit, No Man's Sky did give you what advertised. You fly to a planet, you scout around, you go back into space, go to another planet, you know.